Hello guys, welcome to the next video, and as we all know, we had Valentine's Day just recently. And for Valentine's Day, my boyfriend gifted me art materials, which I'm super grateful for. After all, we all know how expensive art materials are, so that's always a good present for me. If you're a fellow artist, that's probably the case for you too. And the ones that we're going to talk about today are these two, apparently Hethrone pigment liners and Arteza real brush pens. Please don't make fun of me for pronouncing them wrong. But yeah, I don't know the brands. We're gonna find out together today what they're like. And yeah, so as you already figured, this is going to be an unboxing video, the first of this kind on my channel. And let's see how they are. Okay, so we're gonna have a read together first. Apparently it's 48 pens, and here you can have a first look at the colors. So that's a lot. I think I'll have enough colors at first. Yeah, what's definitely popping into my eyes at first is that they're apparently blendable, which sounds great. I guess we're gonna get our fancy scissors. I've never used aqua brushes before. Of course, I've tried watercolors before, but not these type of aqua brushes. And now, without the plastic foil, you'll be able to see the colors better. I'm definitely planning on testing them first on watercolor paper. And luckily, I have a watercolor sketchbook exactly for these cases. Yes, that's a beautiful picture. This is the type of paper that I would try to be testing it on. Maybe I can link it in the description. Let's see if you need it. Okay, so this is the water brush, apparently. I guess you will have to fill it up with water here. Again, I'm a total noob with this. Okay, am I just stupid, or how do I get this out? Ah. Alright. Ooh. That looks promising. So we kind of have 4 different sets. Just like that. Alright. That's it. No, it's empty. Oh, it looks so fancy! Okay guys, call me a genius, but I am assuming that this is gonna be for blending. Yes, that's what I'm thinking, and that's probably something that everyone would know. Let's use them! Of course, this video wasn't sponsored in any way. Just letting you know. Okay, which colors do I want to use first? I think it's pretty obvious that my favorite color is purple, if you just have a glance at my account. So we'll go with these. It's really embarrassing how long it takes for me to open these, but let's not talk about that. Wow! Oh, okay, so that's what they look like. They remind me a lot of these. Wait, let me get them. Of these tumble markers that I have, and also these edding brush pens. Just by having a look at it, it reminded me of that. But back to the topic. This is the tip, what it looks like. Now I'm very excited. This is eggplant purple. Alright. Should I also already try one of these? Yeah, I think I'll be opening that one up already. Getting to these. Wow. So we have different points, different thickness, and also one which is considered a brush pen, I guess. I'm not sure. 005, so this is probably the thinnest. I hope my camera's focusing. Yeah, so this is the thinnest one. Then let's just take the 5 as an example. Yeah. Looking like this. Looking good. Let's just have a look at the biggest one, 30. Wow, that's really nice. Especially if we're doing calligraphy or something. And then here's the brush pen. Ooh, I really like that. Yeah, here you can also see all the tips here. Let me get a sheet of paper, then we can test these first. Okay guys, here's a normal sheet of paper. Really no special paper, just normal printing paper. And I'll try the pens one after another. This is the first pen, the 005. That's a really weird 3, but please ignore that. Yeah, it's really nice to have these different thicknesses. And I can definitely see myself using all of them in my sketchbook. Ooh, I really like the 04. Oh my gosh, I swear my handwriting is not usually this bad. A bit like a rectangle, which is really good for certain purposes. So if I go in a straight line, it's like this. But then if I go the other way around so that the fixed side is going down like this, then it looks like this. The last one, the brush pen. Looking like this, like a brush. Yeah, it's really nice. Alright, that's really messy, but moving on. Going to the watercolor paper. Do they have numbers? Apparently. Eggplant, purple A136. Yeah, it's definitely difficult to see the number, so if you're going for numbers, that's not one that you see easily as you have with Copics, for instance, that they're on top or on the back or something, but you definitely do have them. And I'm definitely excited to see how well the color that you see here actually matches the color that it is on paper. Let's see about that. And then we're also going to compare the colors on the paper to the one on the back of the package to see how well they're matching. Well, let's go. I really like them so far. What I really hate about watercolors is that you have all this messy water and the color tubes and all, and I really like the idea of having watercolors but without the mess and just having them as pens. So I told him about that, so that explains that he was listening to me and how he came up with that present. Next box. This is the next one with these earthy tones almost. Okay guys, we have the whole sheet. It looks like this, and I'm very proud of myself to have arranged them like this, that they actually look kinda aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And now the big test is awaiting us. Let's see how good they are actually representing the colors. Let's have a look at the peach one, for instance, A116. Let's take a look at it. It's this one. I think it looks really close to that one. Okay, let's take a completely different color. Wisteria purple. A188. It's this one. Oh no, that looks different. A188. This one. No, for me personally, this one is way too vibrant to actually be this one. I would have actually said it's closer to A180. It's not as pastel as I would have thought. Maybe the A143 is even closer, but not really. Let's see, the A143 is this one, the Parma Gray. Okay, it looks similar. Some are doing great, some less. The A138, the teal one, it also looks less vibrant on the package if you look at it. So it might be that some colors are more vibrant when they're on actual paper than on the package itself. But yeah, here they are again. Maybe you want to pause the video if you're interested in some certain colors, then you can have a better look at them by yourself. I want to see how they're blending and how they are going with the pigment pens. Whether I'm interested to see if they smear if I use them together with the aqua pens. They are called pigment liners, and usually when they're called pigment liners, I think they're usually waterproof, aren't they? Non-toxic, archival ink, waterproof. Okay, so they should be waterproof, and we're testing if that's actually true. And I'm going to see if I can fill this one up with water. I'll see you back in 1 minute. Okay guys, I'm back. I filled it with water, and to be honest, I was struggling a bit right now. I was struggling because I was spinning the lid in the wrong direction. I was even thinking about googling how to fill these up if they're actually supposed to be filled up with water. But yeah, I was just stupid and turning it into the wrong direction. It actually needs to be filled with water. And just to see how much water actually comes out of it, if I use it like this, yeah, you can see it's a bit shiny. There's some water coming out of it. And let me just do it like this. There's a bit going on, but not much. I guess you'll probably have to put on the water first. Let me try that now. I'm putting some water here, and then I'm putting this one down. And yeah, so this is already going better. But yeah, it still doesn't blend out much. Not much that I can do. But let's see if I can blend it well with another color. I'm just taking this one. Yeah, it's okay. Kinda works. I haven't painted with watercolors in ages. I wonder if when I press this a bit harder, I wonder if more water comes out. Okay, I just saw something spinning here. I don't know if you also saw it, but yeah, if I press, then something is going on here. But I don't really notice more coming. Oh, no. Now there's more coming out, definitely. So if you want more water, you can press more. Yeah, now something is happening. Something that I like is happening. The typical watercolor thing is happening. You know, the bleeding and all. So yeah, I like that. You can use it. Has a nice effect. And I also wanted to see if these are actually waterproof. So I'm just taking the 08 again. Let's see, this is still wet. And even though it's still wet at the moment, it only slightly bled out here on top and down here, but I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, a bit here and a bit here. And you can see that now it is bleeding out a bit more. But it's not that much. This one is drier a bit. Okay. We have to say that there was a lot of water going on here, and we didn't leave it any time to dry up first. But this one had a bit more time to dry up and wasn't that wet. So you can see here that the line isn't really bleeding out much. And then again, this one is pretty much completely dry. And when you compare it with this, yeah, it's pretty much completely fine. And what I want to see now is when I go first with this and it's still fresh, whether something happens. Let me just take this one because it's a bit lighter and we can see it better. Let's see if something happened. Okay guys, wow. Even though it was really fresh, nothing really happened, which is great. At least they are doing what they're supposed to do since they're waterproof. And then again, probably the same result will be here, since these are all already dried up. If I take, let's just say, this one and go over here, yeah, nothing is happening. They're all good. Great. So, it did pass the first test. And now, I'd say, let's sketch something and see what we get. I'll just sketch a girl, as always. I really like the 8-1 for these lines because they're a really nice medium thickness. I used a brush pen for the outer lines, but it got really messy. But I think maybe for another piece it would be pretty awesome. I really like brush nibs in general. And let's get to the coloring. What colors am I gonna use? Maybe I can do some bluish undertones. I'm gonna use that one, then the peachy one, A116. Are the numbers in any specific order? Doesn't really look like it. A173. Yeah, that's really a hassle to find the brush you're looking for. Let's try a bit, I guess. I'm gonna wetten this first. Ooh. Oh, can you see that? The brush pen is not really waterproof. That's too bad. Well, now we know. Okay guys, this is how the painting turned out. I really had fun using the brush pens, and I think I would definitely recommend them. I don't know the price, so I can't really give much of an evaluation based on the price, but I really like that you have a big palette to choose from for the colors, and there isn't that much deviation from the actual colors as you would think what they would look like, so that's pretty nice. What I do critique is that the numbers are really small, and if you actually want to go by numbers, you have to look around a lot through all the brush pens to find the one that you want to use. Please don't mind my lacking brush pen skills with aqua colors, but I think the brush pens in themselves are really nice to use. I would recommend, especially if you're just like me who doesn't like using watercolors just because of the mess or the effort that it takes to get started with it. I think then these brush pens are a really nice alternative. Let me know what your experiences are with these, if you like them or not, and also let me know which color of these you like best. I think I really like the A143, but I have to admit I'm a sucker for this type of color, especially since it's one of my sort of favorite colors, as it is purplish, but also because I think you can use it really well, especially for the shadows, as you saw me use here. Alright, I had fun, I hope you had too. Let me know what you think, and see you again!